Welcome everybody. This is our first session 0 of our new role-playing campaign of Curse of Strahd. We have our fellow gamers here, some filmmakers, some writers. Everybody's very, very interesting. Let's get to know them.
My name is Roseanne, and I play a Goliath fighter. Her name is Volea Redtir Viometeta.
My name is Neo. I play a tiefling warlock named Harvest.
My name is Lias and I'm playing a wizard named Eo.
My name is Fahad and I'm playing a Goliath druid named Kaldo.
Excellent. And of course we have our second DM, Mr. Zubair, behind the camera and all the technical stuff.
I'm nowhere to be seen as of now. It's okay.
We'll find another camera for you. So, to set us apart from every other D&D campaign, we're invoking the character voice rule, the rule of cool, and something that will be highly rewarded if they choose to do it, a cosplay rule, which will be rewarded in-game and out, and not yet to be seen. So, you guys have been semi-introduced. You have your bonds. You know how most of you have met each other. At the moment, you guys are in Daggerfort, one of the most famous taverns in Daggerfort, the most elite tavern, if you will. Some of you on your usual occasions probably wouldn't go there, but you find yourselves there because you've all been invited by Dutchess Morowen for one reason or another, and you've been very, very graciously welcomed into the city. Can we have the map of the tavern, please? Dice, yeah, I'm gonna get a dice
Yeah,
camera. We should really go.
The glass can go.
Those are fine, those are fine. We don't need the outside ones.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Okay. So, those of you who know each other are meeting for drinks at a table. Each who has their minis? Yep. Place yourselves in the bar, please.
Are we?
Do we
I'm
have
gonna
to
be
be at the
behind
bar?
you, so
At the tavern, I mean,
Okay,
in the
yeah.
tavern.
Okay.
Sorry.
A spot with a lot of drinks. Okay.
Where's the bar?
لا لا.
Where's
No,
the
just inside the tavern.
bar? Okay.
نروح على البار.
Where are you sitting?
I
At?
assume
Just
this is
walk
the
to the-
entrance.
Just it.
That is the entrance.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
We're
No, that's the
booking the
storage
drinks.
area. The entrance is on the other side.
Okay, I'm gonna watch the entrance.
Alrighty. So, Vulia and Harvest,
Volea.
Vulea and Harvest, you guys are sitting at that table, and Eul and
Kaldo.
Caldo are sitting at that table. Now this is a busy tavern. People who frequent this tavern are usually the nobles, their acquaintances. Some of you are comfortable here, some of you are not. It's a busy, bustling night, and then one of the innkeeps comes up to you guys' table. Hey, what do you be having today?
Get me another pitcher of ale, please.
Indeed.
You should not drink that much, Caldo.
It's okay. There's nothing much to do now. We have done what we needed to do. Go on.
Right, coming right up. And for my good sir,
Water, please.
water.
Milk, please.
That's not odd at all. I'll be right back with your orders. And as he sways from their table, he comes down to you guys' table and senses an odd silence between you two. Yet, you two are very comfortable. I don't mean to break your conversation. What would you like to drink?
I'm fine, thank you.
And you, my good sir?
I'll take some ale. Best you've got.
Ah, a true patron. Now, I must inform you that our manager told us there's a minimum charge of 50 gold if you're going to sit here and drink. Because you are guests of Dutchess Morowen, that will come down to 2 gold. But you must order something.
All right. I will have what he's having.
Another pitcher of ale. Excellent. And he heads off. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna try to see if there is anyone interesting in the tavern.
Okay. And interesting as in?
behaving strangely, looks like they don't belong here, anything like that.
All right. Give me a perception check.
So a D20, first roll of the night. Okay,
First, let's see.
13.
Plus anything?
Plus proficiency,
Are you proficient in perception?
What's your
I don't have,
Okay, so 13.
so 13.
It's a normal night. Normal people coming in. Nobody dressed too fancy. Nobody dressed underdressed. The only people that you see that are kind of standing out are a Goliath, a female Goliath sitting in the corner, and her companion, a male tiefling. What do you guys do?
I notice he looked at me,
Mm-hmm.
and I get a little bothered by the fact that somebody is looking at me,
Okay.
given my looks. So I turn and stare him right in the face.
So when you say given your looks, could you please describe your looks for us?
All right. Okay. So how to say this? I'm purple, dark purple. I have black eyes, pitch black. I have 2 great horns coming out of my head, and they go all the way to the back of my head, and they extend into 3 separate horns to the back. Very unusual, very demonic looking. And I've got 2 horns growing from here.
Just as a side note, I don't think he would know I'm looking at him.
Why?
Because my character is wearing a mask, actually.
Ah,
Interesting.
okay.
So why don't you describe what your character looks like?
So my character has a brown cloak, white clothes under them. He also have gauntlets, so you cannot see his skin. And he has a white mask with one large horizontal opening for the eyes that is very thin, and one large horizontal opening for the mouth.
Okay.
Very sober mask, nothing fancy about it.
Shall we all describe what we look like?
So please go ahead.
Okay, so I look like this.
No.
And I will describe, I will,
Thank
I
you.
will, don't worry, just so people have the visual.
Can I see it again?
Show it to the camera.
Yeah. That's what I
Okay.
look like. So I have big red hair.
No,
that's
your
held-
character. What is your character?
My character. I am my character. We are one. All right. So my character has big red hair that's held together at the scalp by braids. She is heavily built. She is, as a Goliath, pretty tall, but she is slender, more slender than a usual Goliath would look like. The most noticeable thing at first glance is the markings on her face and on her shoulder and chest, and it's red markings that are not tattoos. They seem like some sort of dye, so they are faded with the skin. They look like they mimic a Goliath patches on their skin, but they're handmade. And she has a giant flail mace that she has placed on the table, and she has a long sword on her back that is in its sheath, and she has a very intense aura.
Excellent.
Should I show my mask to the camera as visual aid?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. All right. Fahad, could you describe your character?
Yes.
One second. Could you turn the volume up on turn the recording on? Just the top. Top now? Yeah? Turn it up. Make it like 8. Yeah? Thanks.
So Caldo, he's a very heavy set figure. He's a Goliath after all. Not as big or as tall as a generic Goliath that you might know of. He's a bit smaller than them, almost 7 feet, but he is quite broad-shouldered. He is bald, and he has no facial markings, but he has this similar to her tattoo, which is not really a tattoo, on all the left side of his body, going till his waist, starting at his shoulder.
Okay.
There's some weird tribal designs you would
So
venture.
it's only on his torso.
Only on the side from the chest,
Okay.
and then on the side till here.
Can we
till
see
the
his
waist.
torso, or is it covered?
Yes, you can see the side because he's wearing leather armor,
Okay.
but it's more of a vest leather armor, so the arms are obviously uncovered and all the way till here, so you can see it continues on below.
Okay.
And he has a quarterstaff that's on the table.
Okay. Can I add that I find it weird that a person sitting in the tavern with a mask?
That has been noted.
Okay.
All right. So as the innkeep comes around, gives you guys your drinks. A tiny little gnome sitting in the corner with a bunch of other gnomes stands up, and as on his way to the bathroom, he stops at you guys' table, and he looks at the relatively short Goliath, and he says,
What are you doing here? We don't like the likes of you around our parts. Get yourself out of here.
and then he looks over and he sees on the other end of the table another Goliath, and he says,
Hey guys, there's two over here. What the hell's going on? This town's going to shit.
and then he throws his mug at you.
He throws it at me. Can I catch it?
Let's give it a try. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Not a good start. Oh, okay. 18.
18. You catch the mug
Okay.
and very easily,
Yes.
without flinching.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I put it down on the table. I take the pitcher. I pour a drink, and
I would
I-
be smiling.
I just tell.
But they can't
Well,
see.
We can't see.
I would be smart. Yeah.
and I
I would be
just
smiling.
turn to him. See, this is why I don't like coming to the city with these people around us. And I just drink and just put it down and I stare at the little.
So, what was he?
Gnome.
A gnome. Okay.
You can't. You
It's a
can't
very
be mad at
feisty
them.
little gnome.
Yeah.
You can't be mad at them for not liking Goliaths. Then I drink my milk.
I get up and I
Mhm.
approach the gnome.
I stop you.
Do you let him stop you?
No,
I'm not gonna like pull you.
no.
I just say.
You, how do you stop me?
Do you want to try and stop her? Tell me how you stop her.
I hope you're strong enough.
How do you stop her?
No, I just put my hand on her arm and I'm
Oh,
like,
no, you shouldn't.
don't need to.
And what do you
I
do?
shove his hand away. I say, yes, I do.
Do you still try to stop her?
No.
You let her go.
Yeah.
So I walk towards the gnome,
Mm-hmm.
towering above him.
Mm-hmm. And now the gnome is looking towards them, and
Suddenly there is
Once
no
in-
light.
he looks to the right to see his buddies over there. And then he looks towards him, and then
Sorry, again.
he looks towards them back again, and then what happens?
I twist him towards me
Okay.
and I tell him,
So he finds his giant hand just eclipsing everything around him, and then two giant fingers come right above his eyes, and suddenly he has no purchase of his feet, and he's just flailing around, this tiny little gnome there.
Hey, what the hell's going on here? Oh, what do you want, you filth?
I tell him, if I were you, I would choose my words very carefully.
He goes,
You can't do shit.
and he spits in your face. At that moment, the rest of the gnome group, which are about 6 gnomes sitting at the rest of his table, notice that this is going on, and they get up and they start walking towards you guys. Please,
From which table, by the way?
from
So this is happening like here.
yeah,
They get up from this table?
there we go.
Alright.
And the gnome table is that one right there.
This
No,
this
yeah.
one? Alright.
And everybody, please roll initiative.
D20?
Can I stay seated?
Do
You
mind
may,
if I get
but you must roll
Yes,
initiative.
I put it there for
Sure.
you. 9.
So you roll a d20.
Minus 1,
That-
9.
that's
10
a d20.
minus 1, 9.
Is it this one?
No, that's a d20. That's a
Sorry,
d20.
doing.
And you add
Your
My,
dex.
my dex.
your dex, which is -1.
Oh, yeah.
So
17.
okay.
What's your name? I'm
You do it?
writing it. I'm writing it.
Okay.
What's your name of that?
My what?
Yeah,
Like
Vulea.
Volea.
Vulea.
Vulea.
Vulea. Volea.
I would
Or
eat
Volea. So,
What's your initiative?
17.
What's yours?
Oh, where was my initiative? It's 0.
Your dex is 0.
We rolled. You rolled a d20.
I didn't roll anything.
Because he didn't get up.
I didn't.
He's sitting, but
Yeah,
you
but I
rolled
still have to
initiative
wait. 3. Is that 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 3.
Nice.
Wow.
I'm sitting.
And
You,
fish dice.
what's your initiative?
It's 9.
9.
No.
And
9.
9.
Yeah.
so
Interesting.
what's yours?
9.
Both 9.
Yep.
Yeah, we're
How much is
both-
yours?
What's
17.
your dex? 0. And
Yeah.
I'm
so
pretty
he goes
pissed.
first.
Oh, you're minus 1, yeah? Awesome.
I rolled an 18.
All right, and the gnomes.
By the way,
The
to
gnomes
drink
rolled
my
a
milk,
19.
to drink my milk, I take off the mask and drink it.
Thank you.
But you're not
I don't
drinking
want
yet.
people like.
You're not drinking yet.
I said I'm drinking milk while I said that to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
but are you doing it like? Are you hiding? Or?
All right. So
What
as
do I look like?
I have to look at you.
Okay, brown skin, blue eyes, very young.
okay, wait, describe what happened.
No, I said while I'm drinking my milk, I need to take off the mask.
And when you take off your mask,
Yeah.
what happens? What do you
Okay.
see?
You can actually see when I take
So-
it.
Can I just add something before you do that?
Sure.
Okay, so my character is very perceptive, given the fact that he's sitting. Would I be able to see it
When he's taking off his
while
mask?
he takes off his mask and
To
drinks?
drink, I'm not hiding. So
Oh, he's not hiding.
No, he's not. He just takes it off. There's no.
Okay, so I noticed that.
Roll perception.
What do I roll?
Just
Roll a
13.
d20 and add your perception.
Okay, sure.
Sorry.
10.
10
Plus?
plus your perception. Your perception.
Perception is
Vision, so it's wisdom plus 1.
Yeah.
So 11.
11.
so 11.
11. You don't even notice it.
Okay, sure.
He was doing this before
Okay.
you started noticing the whole kerfuffle.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
But he's not trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so as this little tiny flailing gnome is running around, is in the air doing nothing, these 6 gnomes get off their tables and start charging you guys. So the first person they see, who looks like they might be a threat, is Caldo.
All right.
That's the closest person to them right now.
Okay.
Let's call these.
No, gnomes are on the other side. That too.
So does initiative decide what?
What order you guys act in?
All right. So I'm 17
Yeah, the gnomes are 19.
and they're 19. So they're just
Yeah.
them and then me and then
Yeah.
9 9. And
Yeah.
then, okay, got it.
Sweet. So, all 6 gnomes. Now these gnomes, these are you guys know them before. They're like mercenary gnomes. So they frequent this place when they're in town after a mission, and they're very well known to act like a pack. So they very rarely, because they know that each one on their own will probably be decimated by just like a little tiny kitty
Strength in
cat or
numbers.
something. So they always band together and they kite one individual at a time. So they head for color. Right?
Okay.
So each one takes out their dagger.
Bring it, little people.
Does a 19 hit you?
Yes, it does.
All right. That's 16.
Hmm.
Thunderclap. It's time.
It is time.
$17 points of damage. Piercing damage.
So I roll a new character, yes? Wait, as a reaction, I can reduce damage I would take by 1d12 plus constitution.
Go for it.
Stone endurance.
1d12. Yeah. 3 plus constitution. The 3 plus 3, 6.
So
So I reduced it by 6, so it was 27? Wait, what was it? 12?
I think it was 17.
It was 17 damage.
17.
Whoa, it was 17?
you get 11
No,
damage.
no.
Exactly 11 damage? Yeah, I'm down.
You're down. The Goliath is down by a band of 6 gnomes. Now, Vulea.
Valea.
Vulea. Yeah, I'm gonna do that a lot, aren't I?
I'm gonna do that a lot as well.
Okay. Vulea, you see this Goliath who was just minding his own business, sitting down, was antagonized by a tiny little piece of shit, and yet just sat down doing nothing, and now he's been downed by 6 gnomes. And you have one of those gnomes in your hand.
Mhm.
What do you do?
I engage the 6 gnomes by throwing the gnome in my hand at them.
Nice. All right. Make an attack roll. Make a gnome attack roll. Yeah.
I told you that's
Yeah,
not
okay.
your phone. Sorry. 2.
Plus. What's your strength?
No.
No, 5. So your strength.
Where is it? Yes, plus 5.
Okay, so 7. Nope. The gnome that you threw at them just goes flying because they're tiny,
Yeah.
and you kind of tell. But that one gnome does go overboard and it hits the table, destroying it where they were sitting. And now he's covered in a giant pool of ale and his own piss. All right. Yule.
So I slowly take off my mask and talk to the person who looks like most likely to be their leader.
Which is the one that she just threw? And he's now...
The second one.
You can't tell.
I would say the less drunk one.
They're all pissed out of their minds.
Okay, so just yell at them as a group.
Mm-hmm.
You will be happy to know that we work directly under Dutchess Morowen. So if you don't want more trouble from the city, you'd better stop. And then I drink my milk and put back my mind.
And that's all you do.
That's all.
All right. They pay absolutely no heed to what you just
I
said.
don't even have a role. My God. I thought
Okay,
I
are you
would-
trying to convince them or scare them?
I'm lying because that's not true. So I was trying to.
Okay, roll deception.
Okay.
Let's roll something.
No.
Doesn't have to, but yeah.
9. I'm proficient in deception, so what does
It's
it?
6.
That's a 6. Okay.
It's 6, sorry.
What's your deception plus?
Deception proficiency
Plus 6, it will be.
What's your charisma modifier?
Plus 4.
And your
plus
2. Plus 2, 6. Plus 6 is 12.
12, yeah.
12. Total 12. Yeah.
Okay. One of them kind of gets a whiff of what you just said, looks at you, and just freezes there. What's this guy?
What's this little guy sitting with a mask in the middle of drinking milk in a tavern?
And he's distracted.
Oh, next turn when I'm burning them.
Caldo.
This is what
unfortunately-
happens when
No.
you choose diplomacy.
It's my turn again?
No, what
Make
do
a save?
you- Please, Caldo, make a death save.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Calvin.
Failed.
Oh my god, Calvin.
Mark it
jeez.
down. You got one death save.
One death save.
And
What the
Harvester.
Harvest.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Just the first time. Just the first
All
time.
right. Well, what's happening with her and the gnomes?
She just threw one of the gnomes at the table.
And I'm gonna approach that. I'm
On your
obviously
turn,
going
yeah.
for the next
She
one.
So I
threw
see
the
her-
gnome. She turned around to the pack of the other 5 gnomes. They were 6, now they're 5.
Okay.
And you can see in her eyes that it's just gonna. All she's focused on. There's nothing else in the world except those 5 gnomes. She's gonna make them pancakes.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
So I see her. Obviously, I know a little of her.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of just let her be. But I notice the fallen
Yeah.
Goliath. I stand up and I walk. So where are they right now? Are they like around here?
So yeah, let's get them. No, they haven't. They're kind of like at their table because.
They rushed us, so I'm here.
No wait, I
And
need
they rushed
something,
us.
Point here. Can we get Caldo on the ground?
Okay.
Right there. Yeah. And 5 of them are around him. Just surrounding him.
I'm guessing I'm a little
Yeah.
further away.
something like that. Right? And one of them is standing right by you, just watching.
There's one that I've destroyed. Where is he?
And there's one that she threw into the table.
What's this one?
To another table?
Just the one that she threw.
The
She
first.
threw him into another table? or
Yeah,
just-
yeah, no, another
into
table.
another
Where is he?
table.
Okay.
Which one is-
Who's this one?
That's nobody. That's okay. Just
That's
that's
the
the
one.
guy that got flung.
Yeah,
In somewhere else.
Yeah, right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
All right.
That's me.
That's him. He was just sitting there.
Who's that? That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I stand up and I walk towards them. And as I walk, I make sure they can see me.
Mm-hmm.
And
So you're walking, you're stomping on the ground
Yes.
to kind of attract
No, no,
attention
no.
to yourself.
No,
Or what are you doing?
I'm just walking, and I start using my thaumaturgy.
All right. What do you do?
Okay. Okay. I cause tremors in the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and I make the windows open and close, and the fire to dim, dimming the lights. And okay, I can use 3 at a time. Okay. So the fire dims, tremors, and my eyes start to change color, and they start to become brighter.
Okay.
And I tell them leave now.
And you are trying to scare
Intimidate them. Yes.
Intimidate.
Roll for intimidation, please.
20.
Yeah. D20 plus your intimidation.
What is that? 16?
16 plus your
16 plus intimidation gives me plus 5.
Whoa.
21.
21.
All right. So they stop, and they
Shoot to the past.
they start. First of all, they stop because they start to see the light flicker. They keep going. What? Am I drunk? What's going on? And then they look around and they start to feel some tremors, and then they look towards you, apparently understanding that this is the source of all this weird stuff happening, and they can see nothing but blackness glowing out of, and black flames kind of just surrounding your eye pockets.
Yeah.
They stop, they look around, and as that's happening, everything stops. Everybody freezes. The flames that were once fluttering stop. The winds that were you can hear because the windows were open stop. You can't move your bodies. Everyone's frozen. You're only conscious of yourselves. And then suddenly, from the flames around the entire tavern, some embers start to fly, and they turn their colors from orangey yellow to a palish blue. And they start going in circles around you and kind of coalesce in front of you. And then suddenly, out of that, a tiny little spark, like a little black hole, just exploded, and appears in front of you is a single scroll for each and every one of you.
So I will read this when I wake up.
You guys are frozen still. Nothing's going on. And then, as these letters are open in front of you, they undo themselves by themselves. Please go ahead and open them.
Okay.
Open it.
So should I?
No,
Yeah.
Even though I'm down?
Isn't he like unconsciously?
I feel like I'm gonna tear it.
Yeah, me too.
Go for it.
You don't want to?
I don't know, maybe it's important. I don't want to ruin it. It's like read half the message and then misinterpret the entire thing.
I have no idea how to open this.
I'm not gonna help you guys open it, honestly.
Okay, so I noticed the design, by the way. Might be important.
And what
I
does the
rage quit.
This isn't me.
Oh wait, the mixed up? What's
Yes, this is not. This
What-
is eel.
Yeah, sorry. So you guys
It's
are.
Well, that's a harvest.
Yeah,
Awesome.
sorry.
Are we still frozen?
You're frozen, but the letters, the
But they're
scrolls,
like
they
front of
open
us?
up in front of you,
Alright.
and they start to kind of wave in the wind.
I rage quit and I don't open.
Roll for it.
I rage quit the letter opening.
No
mission.
dexterity, guys. Sorry.
I do, in fact, have very low dexterity.
Yeah, I can see. I
And
have to take
in
out my
my-
shank too.
You see, you use the weapon.
I use
couldn't.
my brain.
Well, I don't have any weapons.
So if you guys want to read out your letters, or if you don't, it's up to you. Wow.
See?
This was really stuck. I just go
All
really
that
into
brute
it.
strength and not able to open it. Man letter. Come on.
Sorry. Kind of destroyed like your character's background.
You can read
Like
mine
my
if you
soul.
It's powerful magic.
And as the letter, it somehow knows that you finished reading it in the same little bit of embers that came in and coalesced into these letters.
want. They burn.
They burn up, leaving no smoke, leaving no ash. They just disappear in a little bit of bluish arcane.
Can I know what happened? Like, can I understand what happened?
No, this is something way beyond whatever you can understand. But we can get to that after you guys.
Okay.
And then suddenly, everything unfreezes. The gnomes are sitting back on their chairs. You guys are sitting back on your table. You guys are sitting back on your tables. You remember the fight, but it's as if everybody around you cannot make any recollection of what just happened.
Where am I? On my table.
Everybody's back on their tables.
Okay.
You remember everything that just happened. So do you, so do you, so do you. Everybody else in the bar does not. And then suddenly, the innkeeper goes up to the table and says,
Hey, my good man, what are you having tonight?
I just came back.
you're just sitting at your table. And a different innkeeper, because obviously I made a different accent, goes up to you and says,
So, what are you being drinking tonight?
So I just go. I like spill a few.
I think
Think
you've
over-
had enough for the
And
night.
I'm like, I just.
Please, good man, take care of your friend
Are
here.
you okay? Am I okay?
We don't want to
Calm
start a
down,
bar
calm
fight,
down.
you know? This is a respectable place.
I would like to see if anyone in the room is behaving differently because of that.
go for it. Roll perception.
I love sixes today. And I'm not proficient, so 6.
6 plus your wisdom.
Wisdom,
Plus 1.
7.
Everybody's just going about their day normally.
Okay.
Nothing's going on.
Okay.
So
And then this guy, so he asks you,
Please take care of your friend here. We don't want to start a fight. What are you having to drink?
Not milk because it didn't work well last time. Water, please.
Milk? I don't think you even serve milk.
Blood
Water.
here, blood here.
all right, I'll be right out.
Okay.
And as he's walking away, under his breath says, Fucking cheap bastards. And he makes his way to the gnome table and he says, "So, what are you guys having?" And one of the guys stands up and says, "Get us a giant pitcher of beer." And just falls face down onto the table. And then he goes, looks at them and just walks away. And walks towards you guys.
Hey, what are you guys having tonight? Please don't say water.
I want to check. I don't acknowledge him, and I want to check if anybody else has behaved differently.
So you're just ignoring the guy?
Yes.
Okay, then he looks at you.
Is your friend okay?
She's fine. Can I have a glass of your best ale? A pint of your best ale?
Sure thing, sir. And he walks away. Go ahead and roll perception.
Where's my D20? Is it here?
Yes, that one.
7 plus
Wisdom.
wisdom.
She has it. She has this
2
plus 4. No.
plus 4.
11.
So that's an 11.
11.
Just like died.
So you don't see anything specific, but you did notice the Goliath across the hall go and
Okay.
kind of spill everything around him. But again, this is a bar. People drink. He might have seen a mouse. He might be whatever. Like, you don't know. But you did see that reaction.
Okay. So then I turn to Harvest
Mm-hmm.
and I ask him.
Sorry,
Hi.
I wasn't listening.
So I turn to Harvest and I ask him, what the hell just happened?
What happened?
You don't remember?
Can I play it like I don't?
Go for it.
I don't remember anything.
Roll a deception.
11.
Plus.
5.
16.
Wow.
He has no recollection of what you're talking about.
Can I do something?
Okay.
Sure, what do you want to do?
First, two things. First, I will go to the gnomish table
Mm-hmm.
and ask them, are you invited for dinner?
Okay.
Sorry,
Mhm.
can I just say something?
Yeah.
We didn't see the letter open in front of every one of us.
No.
So each person thinks he got it by himself.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
But we do all recall what happened.
You all recall the fight.
So first, I will go to the gnomes and
Mhm.
ask them, are you invited for dinner?
Are you going to do it in your character voice?
Are you invited for dinner?
The gnome that was sitting beside the guy that just planted his face on the table looks up to you and says,
What dinner?
Okay,
and he plants his face into the
I
table.
totally ignore them. I go to their table. Are you invited for dinner?
I'm following him.
So you got up and you
I
followed
got
him.
up and I followed him.
Okay. So you guys are sitting at your table.
Wait, did she not walk away? Or
No,
is she
no,
just
no,
looking?
no, no, no.
She's
I was sitting, I looked at you and
Okay.
asked you what happened, and
And
you
you-
lied to me,
Yeah.
and then...
You don't know that.
Well, and then you said no, you don't remember, and then he approached us.
So this guy's coming up to you, a tiefling, sitting at a table with a Goliath. You see his really bad markings on his horns and his purple skin, his black eyes. And you see this really giant red-haired Goliath sitting beside him, kind of distraught, kind of awkward, kind of confused. And you see a man in a hood with a white mask and a single slit in his mask coming towards you, followed by another Goliath, not as big as the one that's in your company, but still just walking along, kind of looking behind his shoulders. What's going on here? And what do you want to do?
How tall is he?
So I'm
Six-
almost 7,
he's
like
6'8",
6'8",
6'8".
And
Yeah.
He's
do you
short
guys know
in
that in
Goliath.
centimeters?
Sorry?
Do you know that in centimeters?
One, no, almost. Would it be 180?
Ah,
No,
so-
190?
He just broke the
Yeah,
two.
because I'm 2 as well, so that means we're relatively the same height.
Yeah, but you know that he's, for a Goliath, pretty short.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure. So am I.
Are male and female Goliath like males are bigger or is it?
No, they're both this.
They're both
They're,
the
they're
same.
both.
Okay.
They're both supposed to be taller than we are. We're at the lowest level of height.
See, for normal folk, Goliaths are tall, so once they cut the 7 feet thing, anything beyond that they don't notice. That's tall and that's tall.
Yeah.
But for Goliaths, 7 foot to 7'5", a 7-foot Goliath is short.
Mm.
It's
Okay.
considered a short guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he buff?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
Okay.
wide, broad, but he's not tall.
All right.
He has like sorry my baby, sorry. He has like 6% body fat,
All right.
so he's like you can see his
Ripped.
religion basically. Yeah. Go for it. What do you want to do?
I
So
can read.
are you invited for dinner?
He asks you, "Are you invited for dinner?"
I wait and I don't answer.
What would I answer to that?
What would you?
What dinner?
Lady Morowen?
What about her?
Never mind, and then I leave. What time would it be?
So now it's about 7 p.m.
Okay.
and you guys know that within this town, the norm dinner would be around 8.
Okay. So I would turn to Caldo and would be like, let's go to Fort Daggerfort. Sorry.
I asked
Okay,
him.
so you guys are in Daggerfort, but this is in
the tavern.
Oh, the city is called Daggerfort.
yeah.
Okay, so
She's the Duchess of Daggerfort, so she has her own
perfect.
castle basically.
He hasn't left yet.
Neither
right?
of them.
They're
have.
walking
no,
away.
Yeah, they're walking away now.
I get up from the table and I approach him.
Okay. What do
And
you
I
do?
tell him, I am invited for dinner.
Okay, let's go. Is your friend invited?
I look at him and I say, apparently not.
All right then.
And I look at him and I tell him, I'm gonna go with these guys.
All right. And you follow him.
Yes, keep following him.
All right. So you guys, all three of you, get up and you head out of the tavern, headed towards
Where Lady Morwen lives.
Lady Morowen's keep. Okay. And what are you doing? You're gonna chill in the tavern?
I'm going to wait until they leave,
Okay.
and then I'm going to go by myself.
All right.
While we're walking, I asked him, so did that really happen, or did you see what these gnomes did to us?
I'm curious, Caldo, what does that feel like?
I was dead.
I know, that's why I asked you.
You saw me die?
Yes? And not a very glorious death, if you know.
So what should we do about them?
The
He's,
gnomes?
she's
Yes.
I'm with you guys.
she's right
Yeah,
there with
she's
you guys,
there.
yeah.
We don't need them. Why would we care about them? You can kill them someday.
I interrupt them.
Mhm.
I believe introductions are in order. My name is Volea. What are your names?
My name is Eel.
Caldo.
Well,
Well,
to talk with this because
Oh,
nobody
sorry.
can hear you.
I am Caldo Beastwalker, Vamidroga,
I am Volea Bloodtear, Viometha.
Yumetha. What brings you here?
So far south, you mean?
Yes.
I was here on a mission, but I have received this invitation, so now I want to go and see what it is.
I've never seen a Goliath turn down free food, so let's go.
So,
I smile.
okay.
And you guys head down the path. So as you exit the main road of the town, it curves into one way, and as it's curving, you find a very magnificent stone arch that's been there for hundreds and hundreds of years. And on the top it says a giant symbol, just one big M. And right past it you see some hills arcing into the distance, and it's all blanketed in a beautiful greenery. Something this vast cannot be well kept and maintained, yet it is. And at the very end, you find a keep, a stone keep, to which all of you know that this is where Dutchess Morowen resides.
So, can I talk about what I'm doing? Meanwhile? Okay.
So yeah, you guys head down that path, headed towards the keep.
I really wanted to do something before we actually left the tavern, just on the way out. I wanted to just kick one of the gnome's stools.
Are you sure?
Yes, and
No,
then pretend I just
that,
tripped.
That changes things.
Are
No,
you
no, and just
sure?
pretend I
Well,
tripped.
That's
Whatever.
that's gonna spiral something else out.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna.
I was
Maybe-
gonna stop
okay,
it.
Okay,
anyways.
fine.
Okay.
Stop me.
So I
Mm-hmm.
wait for my ale,
Mm-hmm.
and as I get my ale, I stand up and I start walking around the tavern.
Okay.
So I walk around and I go, and I stand by. I stand back here, so I'm not looking at them, but I'm trying to find out what happened,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm looking at their table,
They're empty table.
their empty table.
Okay.
Okay, trying to find anything, and I'm assuming there's a fireplace right next to their table,
Yeah.
right? And I'm looking at the fireplace because the letter came out of the fire, right?
It was kind of like the scorching little embers that kind of flake off the flames.
Okay.
It kind of came out of there.
Okay, so I'm just looking around, trying to find any clue.
Okay. So what are you looking for exactly?
Any hint of what spell took place? What happened?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can you roll an Arcana check?
Arcana
Are you
check.
proficient in Arcana?
Yes, I am.
Please roll an Arcana check.
So it's
D20 plus your
D20,
Arcana.
right? 8
19, 11.
plus 3.
8 plus 3, 11. You have no idea what just happened. This is something you have never seen before, and you've never even heard of before, and that means a lot coming from somebody like you.
On our way to the fort, I would like to do an inside check on her
What are you trying
to
to
see
ascertain?
what kind of person she is,
Okay.
in general.
Okay, go for it.
Six was better.
7!
You think she's big, she has red hair, and she has a lot of weapons.
Mr. Observant, aren't you?
A Goliath. Okay.
Let's just say you have a very, very firm grasp of the obvious. Alright? Okay,
Okay.
so yeah,
Okay. So how many times can I do this in that area?
that's it, you're done.
Outside?
You're not gonna find anything out.
Okay. Done. Okay. I just follow. I just walk out.
You walk out.
Yeah.
Finally.
Okay, as you're walking out,
Yeah.
the innkeep comes up to him and is like, "Hey, buddy, who's gonna pay for all these guys' drinks? You and your friends."
All right. That's easy for me.
We didn't have much, so you're good.
How much is it?
So let me see.
How much is it?
That was like 16 milks, 14 waters, and no, she didn't take anything. And 1 pitcher of ale for you.
Right.
You're basically paying for us.
I don't think I drank.
That'll be 20 gold, please.
Oh. Okay. So.
Wash the dishes, man.
While he's saying this to you, when you asked him what did we have,
Yeah.
you kind of see his eyes glare open a bit. And when he's counting the things, he's not making eye contact. He's just like,
So he's
oh,
thinking,
that, and
okay.
that, yeah, and that, and that, and that.
Okay. So I look at him
Mm-hmm.
and like right into his eyes, and I use friendship.
All right. What does friendship do? If you'll explain it, please.
Friendship is a cantrip. Yeah, we become friends, and we.
Read it out for the audience.
He pays me actually.
Let's see how high you roll.
All right, let's see. So friendship.
Mm.
Damn, I have to open it to explain.
Well, yeah.
First time.
It's fine.
Okay. Maybe it's okay. For duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature choice that isn't hostile towards you.
Mm-hmm.
When the spell ends, the creature realizes you use magic. Oh, I don't need to use it.
It's
What?
1 hour.
If you want
Now,
to,
if you use friendship as a
Okay.
cantrip on him, then you have advantage against any kind of charisma checks.
So like persuasion, intimidation,
intimidation,
deception, performance, all that stuff. You have advantage on rolls for those.
Okay.
So, what do you want to do?
Okay.
You
for
start seeing his leg tap. Come on, buddy. I haven't got
Okay.
all night.
now. Okay. So I'm gonna say it's already been paid for.
Roll a deception.
with advantage. So roll twice.
15.
Roll
Did,
twice.
did you use friendship?
Disadvantage
No,
or-
he didn't use
You
friendship.
didn't use friendship?
No, I didn't use friendship.
You didn't use
That's
friendship.
no,
So
This
15.
is before friendship.
15 plus?
15 plus 5.
20.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, bud. Oh, I think you got change too. Here you go. And he gives you back 3 gold.
Thank you.
You can add it to your.
I will.
Can you write your name?
I'm supposed to be the guy who knows how to
It's
talk.
so easy, man, when you're a tiefling. It's so easy.
That's too easy.
All right, and what do you do, my friend? After that.
I follow in their footsteps. I just go after them. I notice that they haven't gone very far, so I start walking behind them very slowly.
All right.
Yeah.
So as you guys are heading up the path, the very well laid path up to Dutchess Morowen's keep, you can hear the rustling of the trees. You can hear in the distance some crickets playing their little mating calls. Some breeze going, and then you could have sworn, as you're walking, you heard just blowing with the wind.
Can I roll a perception?
Go for it. It's gonna be a tough one.
I didn't understand. We didn't understand.
No, you guys
It's
she just.
Okay,
I
it's-
could have
it's for her.
sworn.
Only she heard it?
She thinks she heard it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Did we too? Did
No,
we?
no.
No, no,
Just,
no.
just
Only her. Okay.
10? Is that a
Is
10?
that a 9? 9 and
what's your
perception is plus 4. That's
13. 9 plus 4, 13.
13.
Yeah, you can't really make it. You just hear. You can still. It is something. It's not the wind. It's something almost intelligible, but you can't make it out.
Can I sense a direction from where it's coming?
Yeah, it's just coming left to right, west to east. Just the wind kind of going this way.
Is it pitch dark?
No. There's torches lighting the way, and on each torch post there's a very, very well-tailored banner of Dutchess Morowen's family crest. So basically, you guys have been here before. You know that this is the front yard of Dutchess Morowen's, and you've been walking in there for about 15 minutes now.
This is basically my house right now, right? That's where we stay.
No, this is Dutchess Morowen's house.
Isn't there where we're supposed to be staying, me and Caldo?
No, we just helped her.
No. She invited you to stay in Daggerfort, the entire city. This is her own castle.
Gotcha.
You guys have lodgings in the fanciest inn, let's say the Ritz-Carlton of Daggerfort.
She's paying for it?
She's paying for it.
So I stop
Mhm.
and I look in the directions of the sound. Do I see anything?
You don't see anything, but you suddenly feel a shift of the wind, and now it's coming from east to west, and it goes. It's the exact same thing, just coming from the other side.
So we keep walking. We
She
noticed
stopped.
she stopped. So
They
Do you guys
noticed.
stop, or you?
what is wrong?
Did you hear that?
Did I?
That's make money.
It is just wind.
Yeah, sorry, it was me. I'm gonna use minor illusion to cast sound. Like, what did you hear? Before doing that, I will say, what did you hear?
I heard a strange sound, and it's not the first time I hear it.
Okay, it was actually me. And then I cast minor illusion. I do a wind sound.
So it was him.
Yes.
It was you.
Please roll deception.
Good luck.
Don't make me roll today, man.
It's another
Yeah, it's a
six.
9.
It's better than a 6.
Better,
It's
better.
better than a
Nice,
6.
nice.
Oh, and it's plus 6, so it's 15.
Good.
15. Please roll
Oh!
an insight check. Insight.
Insight.
Crap. So it said plus anything?
Just
I don't have insight.
It's what's the skill
Is it
next to
intelligence?
insight?
Intelligence. Yeah, it's just your D20.
I have
Just your basic D20.
Alright.
Here, so just so you know. See, that's your insight, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not marked, so you're not proficient, so you don't get the +2.
Okay.
And it's
But it's
a wisdom.
wisdom.
Oh, and your
So
wisdom.
+2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you roll +2.
Yeah, alright.
What is it?
4 and a 6. So
You,
6.
you believe him.
Let's not waste time, let's go.
And you kind of get agitated because it's a very strange coincidence that you've been hearing these things, and then suddenly this guy's making some wind noises with his. But okay, you let him
Alright.
slide.
Alright.
So, you guys arrive at the doorstep of Dutchess Morowen's keep. You are greeted by, well, Duchess. You don't knock on the Duchess.
Well, I
door.
would. I
Well,
would.
yeah, that's true. So you're greeted by two heavily guarded knights, knights of Daggerfort, and they're standing in front of Dutchess Morowen's the door, and they ask you guys, why are you guys so late? The Duchess has been waiting for you. Ah, yes, there is the fourth. Come on, and he waves to you.
I just walk quietly.
As you guys enter this magnificently decorated castle,
Before we enter, I give him a very meaning, scoffy look. Like,
give it to him.
I smile.
There you go. So, as you guys are being led into this magnificent castle, stonework that you guys have seen in only a very, very few places, you find ornate torches, not even made of wood, but made of some kind of very, very strange metal with kind of viney surroundings coming out, where the torches are coming out, and all the flames are bluish pale, kind of like the same that you saw right before the letters coalesced into physical form. And you're led onto this never-ending carpet, red maroon carpet, with intricate details of just infinite crests, family crests. You understand that this lady, she likes herself a little bit. Everything in the castle reminds her of her. As you guys are walking down, you are greeted into, doors are opened as you walk in with smiling faces and a giant hall with one big round table and velvety chairs all around and music playing by minstrels on the left and minstrels on the right, and you find just past where your eyes can see a very small podium, and you find a elegantly clothed woman standing there looking to you all and saying, "Welcome. Please, my good friends, enter." You guys enter, and each one of you has two people helping you out. One person putting you into a seat, another person putting a napkin onto your lap, And then the first person takes a wet napkin, wipes your mouths, wipes your hands, and food is set on the table.
I'm agitated a bit.
You are agitated a bit.
Yeah, I don't like it when people
Obviously, I don't let them do that. I have my mask.
touch my
Or
face.
yeah, they don't seem swayed or
I don't do
weirded out about it, about you having horns.
No, I don't do anything about it. I'm just
Oh, you take
like,
it back.
I try to move away.
Okay. Obviously, for you, they have to kind of like scamper up on the table to get you, and same.
They're
with
wiping my face?
you. They're wiping your mouth, just your mouth, just to get. They're cleaning you up for getting ready for dinner. This is how things are done in Dutchess Morowen's.
I open my pack and I reapply some of the lines that got wiped off.
Dutchess Morowen looks at you and nods her head.
I nod back.
Apologies, the help here do not know the customs of your lands. Please enjoy the feast, and then we shall speak afterwards.
And I would
Can
say
you-
to... Sorry, just a quick note. I would say to Lady Morwen, you look delightful today.
Ah, always the charmer, dear lady.
I said, what do you want? Can you not tell us now?
Ah, oh,
I
calm
should do
down.
I'm just doing this. You know.
Ever so impatient. It is fine. Please, feast. I've had them prepare your favorite bareback boar.
Aren't you lucky today?
So I just start eating with my hands.
All right. And as you're doing that, the two servants that have been allocated to you, looking behind you, going, "Tonight's gonna be pretty shitty, isn't it?" So you guys are eating
I am
on the
eating
table,
extremely savagely.
devouring.
Devouring the
Describe
plates.
what you're doing to. It's
So I'm,
it's a turkey thigh. What are you doing?
So I am biting off the meat off the turkey. I break the bone in half and I pick my teeth, bringing more meat out of my teeth so I can eat it. I wipe my face like this, and it's yummy, and I
And it's
enjoy
yummy.
it.
Nice. Anything special?
Uh,
you guys are doing?
I start sucking on my thumbs, making an extremely annoying sound.
So
for
yeah,
What's the sound
so as I see her doing this and I'm doing the same, like eating around, and this guy's not this, so I look at him, yeah, see, finally we have someone who knows how to eat like a proper.
I give him a
don't
very,
get
very
used to it.
greasy
We
thumbs up.
take our like the bones we have, just like cheers it up, and
Nice.
the meat. Oh,
This is
yeah.
great.
So I'm just looking at him
Uh-huh.
and his reaction to them,
The face palm, the epic face palm.
and then I grab my food,
Mm-hmm.
and it's usually very difficult for me to chew because of my teeth. So I kind of just put it in my mouth and I just rip it, and whatever I can rip, I just swallow it immediately.
All right.
So I talk to
So I do it.
I'm gonna talk to him.
You're gonna talk to him. Okay, go for it. What are you gonna do?
Why'd you lie?
I didn't lie. I was merely busy looking at certain things which you wouldn't have understood, and you would have probably caused a fight with the gnomes.
You know, for someone whose life I saved, you seem to be very untrusting.
Well, I'm gonna hear a lot of that, aren't I?
You bet you will.
Now this is a big table, so you're not in reach of each other. You can't hear earshot of each other.
Oh, but we did a cheers with bones.
You
I guess
guys
from
are-
far
Me,
away.
yeah.
You're
Yeah.
big guys.
Oh, I say that last line in Infernal.
Oh, okay. And then what do you do? How does that sound? Make it up.
Like,
Nice. Like it.
it's black speech.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a catchphrase. One say.
Yeah, it's literally the catchphrase of the.
I do not answer him in Infernal, and I answer him in Common, and I say, I bet you will.
Right.
What I would do is I would talk to Lady Morwen about her
What's he in
daily
common?
stuff. Just make conversation. How are you doing?
Lady
etc.
Morowen looks at you
Uh-huh.
just off the corner of his eyes and says, "Master, you, for someone who is as cultured as you, you should know better than to speak while eating. It is not polite or of your status."
We shall have a silent dinner then.
Indeed, and she gives you a tip of the head and a smile.
And at the same time, he cannot see because of the mask, but I will fix him and I want to know what kind of person he is.
Go ahead and do an insight.
Because I have my reasons to be fascinated by him.
Okay.
Please, baby, more than 10. No! Not
Don't
today.
use this dice.
Yes!
Don't use
Not
that one.
today.
Don't use that one.
6, still pretty high, 12.
You see the exact same thing you saw last time.
Big teeth, okay.
Pretty scary.
Yeah.
But you can kind of feel that it's very strange that they're traveling companions, and you can see even from afar, even if you're not making out what they're saying, they're kind of bickering.
Yeah.
So you're wondering, are they like together? Are they a couple? What's this about?
Sorry, what was the last sentence? Thank you. What was the last sentence you said to her in Infernal?
You're gonna hold that against. Was it?
You're gonna hold that
I'm gonna
against.
hear-
I'm
gonna
gonna
hear-
hear about that a lot, aren't I?
Okay, not a big deal. Big
Yeah, no, not a big deal. No.
So,
Can I also
no,
check?
that'll come later.
Can I also just check if this person is trustworthy? Because
Who?
he is this
Harvest?
halfling. Yes.
Tiefling.
Tiefling.
Everybody's interested in the tiefling
So
tonight.
is
You're pretty
trustworthy
popular, right?
because in the vision I had, obviously, well, I was unconscious by the time he came around. So like he had stayed down while we had all, and she had come.
Yeah, he just sat
So I'm
down.
wondering, he's still with her? So is he? I'm just kind of do a roll for. I want to know if he's. Can I trust him?
I mean, you
Is
have
he friendly? Like, is he deceiving us?
he's been
Okay,
decent. He's been
Yeah,
polite.
that works.
And all the stuff that you've seen so far, you haven't dealt with him personally that
Yeah.
much, or even at all, to kind of find out if he's trustworthy or not.
Okay.
I'll give you an insight check, but it's gonna be pretty hot. Go for it.
Okay. Mm.
What you get?
11.
Plus
Insight, right?
insight.
Intelligence.
14.
Yeah, you
Wisdom,
can't
sorry.
really ascertain anything much about him. He's very intriguing because of the way he looks and the way he acts,
Mm.
but you can't really pinpoint anything about him.
Okay.
at all.
All right.
So as you guys are finishing up your meal,
Okay.
Yeah.
Before that,
Mhm.
I wanna tell her something in Infernal.
go for it.
But
He will say it in my
I
ear
don't.
because
I don't want them necessarily to understand.
Okay.
If that's fine. I mean, you can tell him.
So you're gonna say this in Infernal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But do you say it out loud?
I just
you,
talk.
You guys can kind of hear each other, so it's fine.
Would I hear
You can say it, but metagaming they'll hear it, but in character they won't.
Does
Okay.
he speak Infernal?
Do you speak Infernal? Do you know?
I don't know.
Then you don't know.
Okay, so he
I don't
won't
even know, honestly.
Okay.
No, because if he does, then what he says we should hear it, and he shouldn't.
Well, here's the
If he's
thing.
speaking.
If you say anything to me, I'm gonna say it. Their characters will not
Oh
know.
no,
it.
yeah. We
Okay.
won't
If
react.
you want to
that
say
way.
anything to her, go
But
for
it's nicer if the characters really
Okay, write it
don't
down.
know
Write it down.
You
Give
know
it
what
to
I
me.
mean?
It's not a big deal, to be honest.
Classism.
Okay, then fine. Just say it. Just say
Okay.
it.
Okay. Okay, I can write it down if you
Just
want.
say-
I
no,
can just say it to your ear.
just
I
say it.
don't
Just
really
say
get
Say
Yeah,
it
we're
out
not gonna
loud.
act. We're
Just
gonna
say
act
it.
you
Just
don't
say
know.
it.
Okay.
It's fine.
I'm going to leave as soon as I can. I can't stay here for very long.
In common. Why?
It's a bit personal. I can't. I don't know what this is about. I don't know what the dinner's about. But I will try to leave as fast as I can.
The letter said that Lady Morowen needs us for a very delicate matter.
I've been around here for too long. This goes against my rules.
I mean, I can understand. I would also like to keep moving, but I also like gold.
Are you saying this in common or infernal?
Common. I always answer you in common until
Could
I
you turn
say
up the mic?
otherwise.
I'm not gonna-
If you choose to give, you are free to do so, but I think that anything we do for Lady Morowen is pretty beneficial. And I could use the gold, to be honest.
Do we overhear the comment that she's saying? Are we in earshot?
You can hear the comment, but you can't. You don't understand the Infernal.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess I can wait for a few days.
Where are you headed?
Not specified yet. Haven't thought about it yet. I don't know. What would he say? I don't know the places around this area. Just make up a name.
Yeah, make up a name.
Well, I don't know right now.
All right. Let's see what this dinner is about. It has piqued my curiosity.
Good.
What do you make of those two guys?
So now this is Infernal, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I speak in Infernal.
Right on.
I don't necessarily like the guy in the mask. He's got a lot to hide. I can tell.
Is it just me, or is your accent getting weaker?
It is. I'm just changing. I'm just like speaking regular and then I'm going back.
Okay, I'm gonna let this session slide.
Okay,
But focus
from
your
now on-
accent.
Yeah.
No,
You're gonna lose
please,
experience, man.
Okay.
Good. Come on.
I'm still not.
You're good.
Alright, is this better?
Oh, that's amazing, mate. Amazing.
All
Go
right.
for it.
Rolling father!
Alright, let's do this.
This is Judy.
So I was asking you, what do you think of those two guys in Inferno?
The guy I don't.
That's exactly how it sounds like, folks.
Oh man, that was good. That was
How
good.
do you reply?
I don't particularly trust the guy in the mask. He's got a lot to hide. Why would you wear a mask if you've got nothing to hide?
Can I speak to him in Giant because you told him he understands
Yeah,
Giant?
he understands you.
So do I.
You don't
So
know.
Because I don't know. Oh yeah, but I do know.
She's a
Obviously,
Goliath,
she's a
second
Goliath.
Goliath.
Oh god damn it.
Let's finish this
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
see what's
I
going
thought you guys were done.
Is there anything you're picking up?
Well, he is a young boy. Young boys do not scare me.
Is he young? I've never noticed.
He's 15.
You can obviously see me when
And
I
he's
eat.
When
small.
you take off
Take
the
off my
mask to
mask.
drink his
Okay.
whatever, he's...
And he's small
Should I
and he drinks
describe
milk.
myself?
Yeah, please, go ahead.
I'm actually brown skinned. I
Mm.
look teenager.
Okay.
Blue eyes with like a soft goatee. When you're a teenager, you have like some.
Yeah, the young.
Yeah, I know
And for a 15-year-old, I'm kind of handsome.
You're 15. Okay, interesting.
He moisturizes, basically.
Okay, no, I would have definitely noticed that. I didn't notice
In
that.
the middle age, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't fear someone who drinks milk, to be honest. So I don't think we're gonna have a problem.
That's an Inferno, of course. I'm so gonna use that so much. Okay, no,
What about your folk?
Well, he's a typical Goliath, even though he is small for his size, so I wouldn't say he's intimidating, but he seems a bit harmless. Nothing I haven't dealt with.
All right, I have nothing to add to that.
He has nice abs, though, so
Let's.
that's always fun.
You and your ways. You and your ways.
No, please say he has nice abs in Inferno.
Oh my god.
I imagine a cat on fire,
Okay.
talking black
Yeah,
speech.
that's-
That's infernal.
That's wait. Record, please. Press record.
It's car too full.
Car too full. Excuse me, guys.
Bathroom break.
Okay,
Yeah?
let's-
Yeah?
Cigarette break.
Can you guys tell the cameras we're gonna take a break?
We're going to take a break right now.
I'm gonna
See you
go
guys.
pee.
One.
And just cut.
Thank you both for the editing.
All right.
So I just would like to bounce on what they said.
Yeah.
So in character, obviously.
Okay.
Uh,
No. Harsh. No.
No one knew
Yeah,
what no was.
no,
Oh my
no,
God.
No.
What am I touching?
No.
Never.
Keep your accent.
When she was saying he had abs,
Right,
I don't know
flat.
what.
Mm-hmm.
Keep
Okay,
your
wait,
accent.
guys, this is
Sorry.
important.
When you guys were talking and stuff, right? You talked about a lot of stuff. So I would like to say to him very discreetly while they are talking, in Giant, I think you made a girlfriend. I will just keep eating.
What are you speaking of?
Nothing. Just
You hear
enjoy it.
you
No,
whisper
I
to
say
him?
I whisper.
He whispers, you don't hear it. You could roll
I wanna
for
roll.
perception. See if you hear
I
it.
want to roll because it's.
But we were
But
talking
they were
at the
talking.
time.
Oh no, on the same time?
So
Okay,
you were listening to me.
roll perception with disadvantage.
I never listen to you.
Exactly. So are you not listening to me?
But
No.
you were angry and stuff.
Roll deception with or
Where's my
perception with
perception?
disadvantage. There's a d20.
Don't use this one.
They're really
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, that one?
I mean, they're pretty, but
You roll with disadvantage. That means you roll twice and you take the lower number.
All right, but it's +4.
Whatever.
So that's
14.
No, that's a 6.
That's a 6.
Plus 4 is 10
Can't read those.
Yeah, that's difficult.
and 8. So 10? No, you don't hear.
Yeah, I don't hear it. Fine.
Oh, 4. You have 4?
Yeah.
Perception. Okay.
I asked him, by the way,
Mhm.
what is this strange sound they are making?
You ask him in giant or normal?
In Giant, yes.
Okay, go for it.
Just enjoy
No,
your
that's
food.
Yeah.
Just enjoy your food.
You are useless sometimes.
We are back, by the way.
You died by gnomes. I
It was just a dream.
keep telling yourself that.
Don't make me angry. You.
Okay.
And Yul just says, okay.
And then I just continue eating.
I don't think I should say it. I don't think my character will pick a fight for free.
No, I understand. I'm just say it again because nobody heard it.
Ah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
I said okay.
Okay. So, as you guys are finishing up dinner and dessert, and it's a delicious meal, something you haven't eaten in a long time.
I burp. Can't burp on cue. But
Try it.
pretend I can't.
If you can, I'll give you.
I
Just make like
cannot.
I'll give you something nice.
I cannot burp.
Try.
I've always tried.
Imitate the burp sound.
Imitate.
If you can, I'll give you. Some. No, that's just okay. That's vomiting. Okay,
They're the same.
there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a good ventriloquist. Anyway. So,
I can't do it.
Dutchess Morowen stands after the meal. Thank you kindly for gracing me with your presence. I have called upon all of you for a very, very delicate matter. Something that should not leave these halls. I hope I am mistaken in what I'm about to tell you, but it's always better to be cautious. I will let my advisor continue. And then, as she says that, you find this very shadowy person that was standing behind her almost float. You don't see any footsteps, anything, just floats towards her side. And she introduces him as... What was his name?
Oh,
Sorry,
I got it.
very
I got
shitty
it.
DM.
I got it. I got it.
Can't remember everything.
You didn't tell me his name, I asked.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
it was in this paper. Sorry.
Oh, they know the name?
Hashtag DM fail.
They know the name?
Hey, I know. Straplin.
This is Master Straplin. He is my arcane advisor. Master Straplin walks towards you guys. Hello.
Where are his feet?
Master Straplin.
Nice to
I
see
ask
you
him.
again. Where are his feet?
What is he?
Welcome back to the Duchess's manor.
Insight check to see if he's faking it or what kind of guy he is.
Go for it.
Teenagers.
6.
Don't roll that one!
You rolled a 1. Okay. So,
Thank God I rolled it now.
Let's go to on.
what? Thank you again for coming to the Duchess's manor. And as he's looking to you guys, Master Yule, please keep your eyes to yourself. And as he's doing this, oh, you take a drink?
I take a drink and look the other way.
While you're taking the drink, it kind of stops in your throat, and you're about to choke. About to choke.
Cough.
You're still choking.
Do I notice?
He's choking.
Okay, I go up to him and
Master.
I bear hug, try to like whatever he has inside.
Master Straplin. I think that's enough. That should be enough.
You should be fine. Drink some water.
I drink the milk again. And
Stop drinking that milk, please.
water, please.
We have been receiving many complaints from the villagers. Apparently, there's a band of gypsies who have taken up camp outside Daggerfort walls. We see many of them come and go, but these ones have been lingering more than usual. In the past weeks, they have been harassing the townspeople, the merchants coming to trade, picking fights, injuring people. Yet, we do not understand what they want. We have sent our most elite guards to speak with them, yet they return with a glint in their eye and a smile, and report back saying, they're fine, nothing is wrong with them. We fear the worst, and we prepare for it as well. But before destroying them, which is in the Duchess's power, we would like all of you to investigate them. Please deliver this message to them. Leave by morning, or you shall be destroyed. And with his final moan, he fades back into the shadows. While you guys are looking at him, it's almost like you're hypnotized. You see his figure silhouetting out of the light. He hits the tapestry and just fades. And for some reason, this seems not strange to you at all.
Good riddance.
Dutchess Morowen looks to you and says, "You have served us well in the past."
I cover my face for a while.
Okay.
I notice.
Reminds me of something.
Do you notice?
I notice. Perception?
No, you notice. It's sitting right beside you. We do not want to start a fight, but a fight we shall end if need be. You have enjoyed the luxuries of Daggerford for quite some time, and we thank you for all the aid that you have given us in the past, either individually or collectively.
Lady Morowen?
I would like you all to investigate this as a group and come back with good news for me in the morning. Please find yourselves to be a well-knit group. For as you know, a pack survives, an individual falls. What would I call your party if I were to call upon you?
I don't usually work with people.
She does not repeat herself. She's waiting for you to reply.
Lady Morowen, I have a question.
Please, do not answer my question with a question. It is impolite and unbecoming. I know you're not accustomed to such civility, but please. What should I call this band of intrepid adventurers?
I don't know.
So now
Whatever you want.
she wants you guys to come up with a name for this band.
And it's just the four of us.
For
Right now.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. We're going to investigate. Why don't we call ourselves the investigators?
Yes, I don't care. Name is nothing.
I look at him expecting him something to say.
Whatever.
It's
I
not
don't
what
think this is gonna last for long.
So, what have you decided?
Whatever.
The investigators.
You are now
The gypsy.
henceforth known as the whatever. Please go forth and bring me good news. Whatever.
Congratulations, she chose your suggestion.
And as she gives a clap, the rest of the servants come, clear the tables. They serve your own personal favorite drinks, which you don't know how she knows, but they're on the table. And leaves you to decide what you guys want to do.
I would like to ask her a question if she's still here. She's still here?
Yep, she's about to leave.
Lady Morwen, can they be trusted?
Master Yule, we never trust those who cause damage to our folk.
I was referring to the Goliath female and the tiefling.
She kind of squints her eyes at you a little bit. Gives a little look of, I won't say disgust, I'll say contempt. Do you dare question my judgment?
I do not know them.
But I do, and that is beyond contestation.
Lady Morwen, we might have relations, close ones, but do not think I am your servant. You
I
would
just
be
like
wise to remember that. And then I leave.
And then you leave. As you're leaving,
Just to begin.
the guards, the very heavily ironclad and weaponed guards that were standing close, shut the door, look at you with a stern look.
I would turn and I would ask her, could you tell your lap dogs to move aside?
She says, "Insolence shall not be tolerated,
That's-
even from you, Master Yule."
That's
I just
enough,
stop her.
you-
Yeah. I
And
just
then-
also.
She does this, and you see this image of a human kind of phase through the wall, through the tapestry, from the shadows and back, and he says, "Master, you."
He jokes
He's
again.
back.
He jokes again.
All right, I
You shall
apologize.
apologize. I want you to make. Let me just check this real quick.
Should be wisdom. I'm gonna make this die work.
Where's the DC on this?
I think you shouldn't talk back to your elders.
On which one? The
child.
first one?
Yeah.
I don't know, I was, to say something.
Wait, each other in character.
Yeah, of course.
No, ignore you so bad.
Sorry, guys.
You haven't
So,
been able to.
Hashtag shitty DM.
He's not my kid.
First one, right?
What was her name? Morwen.
Morowen.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
God, Maria just speaks in cliches because
No, not
anything
not
he
just-
says
I
is
want
cliche.
something bigger.
Are you Captain Cliche?
I am apparently. I'm the perfect James Bond villain.
Okay, so that was. Sorry, guys.
So,
Fine.
I swear I'll have this more prepared next time.
thank God.
I will let it go this one time.
The suit.
Yes, you will.
The Casino Royale.
I will roll to intimidate.
Casino Royale.
Really? You want to intimidate the DM?
Oh, if you do a one,
Whoa,
oh
whoa,
my
whoa.
god.
Who's intimidating the DM?
Mrs. Sparky Firehair over here. Be prepared. No.
Go to sleep, old man.
Do you see that in character?
I like that.
He reminds me of Nkei from South Park.
Sorry, guys. Not every day that you find somebody insulting his hosts.
Yeah.
But it's in character. I'm happy with it. Where the hell is it?
I don't like it at all.
Was that insulting?
Yeah.
She
You're kind of a little
But
dick.
she treated me, she
Like,
treated me like
FYI.
servant.
Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I knew it was wisdom. 18
Plus,
18.
plus 1.
It's a saving throw.
So I have advantage.
on wisdom
No,
saving
no,
throw.
no.
Yes?
You do?
Yeah.
Wisdom and intelligence.
No, that advantage?
Whoa.
Proficiency.
So 20?
But
Wait.
saving, I don't have.
So no, just like
So
it.
that's
No,
an
no, no.
advantage. It's a
So it's just-
proficiency.
it's
you
just
add a
18
proficiency bonus.
Plus
Right,
your
you're right.
proficiency,
Plus
plus
your
your
wisdom.
So
wisdom.
21.
You do exactly as he says.
And what does he say?
You turn around and you apologize to Lady Morowen.
I'm sorry.
And you give a curtsy bow.
I have the utmost respect for you. I did not mean ill. I would have done the same way anyway. I would bow to her, and now if we could please have the door open for us to go do what you instructed us to do.
She gives a squint.
And I take off the mask and smile at her.
Okay. Gives a squint. The vision of contempt turns to disgust. Does this, and the guards open the doors. So they have instructed you to go to the far end, the far west end of the wall, where the gypsy camp has been there for a little over 4 weeks. What do you guys want to do?
What's the time of day?
Right now, it's about 10 p.m.
Oh, it's night.
Yeah.
So we need
So-
to find a place to
Oh, they
sleep.
have to leave by morning, so we have to tell them now.
She said, deliver the message.
Do we have a map or some sort?
We know the road.
Yeah, it's on the west end, on the outside of the of Daggerford wall. So you guys know where it is exactly.
Okay.
Do you guys want to go anywhere? Do anything before that?
Do you need to equip yourself before we leave?
No, I carry everything on me.
Good. You?
Same.
Lead the way, fighter.
We will.
Off you go.
Off
Okay.
we go.
So as you're
That was real nice of you, what you did in there.
I kind of had to. But let us skip that.
To each his own.
Listen, kid. I have no reason to trust you, you don't have reason to trust me, but we are in this together, and Lady Morowen seems to think that we should be in this group together. I say we let go of that, work together so we finish this quickly, so that we can move on. What do you say?
I take off my mask, smile. I appreciate that, and I shake her hand. And you probably destroy me because of your strength, but whatever.
I kind of break your pinky finger by mistake, but we move on.
Do you want to try?
Yes.
Roll a strength check
Oh boy.
against your dex save. Against your dex check.
D20 plus your strength
This is
modifier.
terrifying. It's just a handshake, guys. Relax.
It's fun.
Hey, they want to. What's your strength?
5.
Total?
Yeah.
So roll plus your strength mod is 5?
Yeah.
She rolled a 2.
I rolled
Yeah,
a 2.
okay.
Let's say I dodge very fast because I rolled a 19.
Oh.
So he's like,
So
that's
as you're shaking his hand and you're about to go into kind of squeeze and crush it,
I'm not trying to crush it for
Yes,
real,
yes.
like
It's
by
a
mistake.
mistake.
you're trying to by mistake crush it. He very, very astutely, like Master Miyagi, goes
Yeah.
and gives you a little tap on the
No,
back
I
of the
wouldn't.
hand.
I appreciate it. Let's go.
Okay. So you head towards the encampment. Can we have the map of the camp, please?
That's my guy, right? No, that's not my guy. Where's my guy?
Go.
My guy's here.
This guy.
Oh, my guy was, yes, lying down.
Oh, she's not a druid. She's a druid.
Yeah, that's a Pathfinder. There's no witch in D&D. All right. Wait, no. Where's the other one that we made? The one with the. Oh yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we decided against it. Right?
It's not making a difference.
What do you want these guys to do?
So we have one guy sitting by the fire, and we have the rest just scattered around.
Sorry, on the way,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to ask Caldo. Sorry, I was kind of dying because of the milk. Can you tell me exactly what we need to do?
You don't remember what that Master Strepsil told us?
He almost killed me with the milk, so I was kind of not focusing.
He was coughing, so Strepsil, of course. Well, there is some gypsy people here. We need to
You can look in the glass and you
We
see
need
the
to
red light. You know.
threaten them
Could you pull it
and
back to a 16 instead
tell
of
them to
25?
fuck off.
16.
Can I curse in this campaign, or is it not?
Well, here's the thing. This is totally matter. We're gonna put this online. So if there's like the beer's already there. And there's gonna be cursing. I've been just cursing all day. I'm gonna have to put it as 18 plus.
All right.
So it's fine.
Okay.
Go for it.
So curse away?
Go.
I've
So-
cursed already.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everybody has.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he asked me what we want to do. I said yes. The Strepsil told us to tell these gypsies to fuck off.
Did anyone had the smart idea of asking who their leader was?
I don't know if they have leaders.
That would teach me to choke on milk, and I keep walking.
The leader does. It doesn't matter who the leader is. I sense a very dark type of magic at work here. They kept saying that there were people coming and going, and they were not the same when they would come back.
Must be a wizard or warlock. Anyway, you think we're gonna fight them all? We need to talk to someone. We need to know who the leader is.
I don't know. I'd rather investigate before approaching.
My friend died on the hands of gnomes, if you remember. I wouldn't want to fight something bigger.
That never happened.
Sure.
Let's go.
We'll keep moving.
I
Please
agree.
roll a deception.
Oh,
15.
Plus.
-1, yeah, 14.
14.
They all look at you and they go.
Sure,
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
It didn't happen.
Let's go.
I'd still stand my ground and say I'd rather investigate around the camp before approaching.
I agree.
Smart idea.
All right. So
I'm not a fan of this
you
idea,
guys are
but
coming in through
You can guard us.
the northern
I
pass.
already am.
Thanks.
Okay, you come from there.
You guys are coming in through the northern pass.
Okay.
Shit.
What's your marching order?
I'm
Who's-
first.
Okay. Go for it.
I'm
Put your mini just outside the map.
Are we coming in from
Yeah.
here, yeah? So,
That's not-
one?
No,
we're
just
not
outside
outside
the
the
map.
map.
We're not approaching yet.
Yeah, just marching order.
I'm all the way in the back.
Well, you're not with me?
Yeah, I'm just in front
He
of him.
always stays right.
I always stay at the back.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm in front of him.
Okay, where's your mini?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Caldo?
Yep.
You're right behind Vulia?
Yeah, I'm right next to.
Yes, you
Oops.
Yeah.
Right next to him.
All right.
So you're all the way at the front?
I'm all the way
I
at
imagine
the
it's
front.
more like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Because I walk like a safe distance away from
I would say something.
So you're like 10 feet away from them?
Yeah, I'd say.
All right.
Uh-oh.
All right.
You can handle yourself.
What do you guys do? So as you guys are approaching, it's not a thick canopy. It's just kind of like random trees here and there, and then the trees kind of coalesce together to make like a little arch, like a small gateway, but just made out of trees. And apart from that, it's been pretty dark because it's on the outside wall. And as you're walking in, you can see kind of like a shimmering light, like a campfire on the end. And you see shadows just kind of jumping around. And as you get closer and closer, you start to hear singing and people being drunk and clanking of pitchers and people just having a jolly good time.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
How far are we again from it?
Right now, so the clearance there, where it starts to clear out, you guys are about 60 feet away.
Guys, I suggest we find a small location and watch them for a while. See what we can find before approaching these fellas.
Do I see any bats? This is, I'm guessing there's forest on the outside and stuff.
Yeah, it's forced.
Do I see any, I look for bats or other
Specifically bats.
night creatures with, like
Nocturnal.
flying-
Nocturnal
nocturnal creatures.
Okay, give me a perception roll.
Just a regular,
Just a regular perception.
10 plus, oh shit, 10 minus something. Right?
Dictionary.
Yeah,
With
10.
wisdom.
Oh, 13.
Wisdom. Yeah.
13.
Yes.
You see an owl here and there, like just normal things. You hear the crickets. You don't hear like any large creatures.
Can I cast speak with animals? It's a ritual on an owl.
How long does it take to cast the ritual?
10 minutes duration.
You can try the.
Casting time is one action.
No.
Duration is 10 minutes. Casting time is
It's
one
one
action.
action?
6 seconds.
Okay, and it's how? What's the range?
Self. So I have to actually no. So it just says range is self.
Can you please read the spell?
You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration.
All right.
The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations and monsters, including whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the past day. You may be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the DM's discretion.
All right. You don't have to roll for it.
It's a spell.
Go for it. And you expend the spell. Is this like a cantrip?
Yeah, it's a spell, first level.
Go for it.
Okay, so
So you see a white barn owl,
Mhm.
which is not,
like a warg.
which is not strange to these lands, and he's just chilling on his perch. You actually see the back of the owl,
Mm-hmm.
and his head is towards you, and he's just going.
Okay. I ask it, have you seen any violence in this area?
Who the fuck is this? Woohoo!
I am your friend.
Ah, friend. Woohoo! Violence? Woohoo!
Bad men here.
I ate mouse yesterday. Woohoo!
Bigger than mouse. Men.
Ah, man.
Not me.
Bad men. Small men, big men. Men.
Loud singing men. Woohoo! Woohoo!
No bad?
They fun, make music. Woohoo! Me dance. Woohoo! They scare rats bad. Woohoo!
One
I assume I see him struggling. Go ahead. I will talk after.
Okay. One big man. One man to rule all men.
What? Woohoo!
One man control man.
Mouse food.
Leader.
Leader.
And then he starts to get his wings, and he goes.
Hungry. Woohoo!
Okay, I obviously see him struggle,
Yeah.
so I would say something like, ask him if he sensed magic.
What is the? Do you know that this is a speak with animal spell?
I've been with
He's
him
been
a long
with me
time,
for a
so
year, wandering around.
So he's seen you do
would
this
have,
before.
I would have explained it to
Okay.
him. So you want me to? What did you say?
Ask him if he felt magic or something like that.
I tell him already. You know better than this. It's an owl. He will not know what magic is. He does not know what man is. Stupid. He's a stupid owl. I picked wrong one.
For all we know, it's that choking the damn sorcerer.
So that
Okay. You can still go. You still got some time.
I ask him, any strange man, any loud chant, singing man.
Man, wear iron. Woohoo! Come. Woohoo! Drink.
Man.
Woohoo! Leave happy. Woohoo!
Okay.
I launch a fireball at that owl.
Whoa,
At the whole camp?
Whoa.
No, at the owl.
At the owl?
It's next to the camp.
Fireball.
No, the owl's right next to you guys in the trees.
Yeah.
How far is the camp?
60 feet away.
They're all drunk in the campfire.
You cast a fireball at the owl?
Yes.
Okay.
You're trying to kill an elf.
So,
What are you doing?
It bothered me.
Would
he
he
kept
have to-
talking, obviously.
no, he doesn't
reason.
have to roll. Here's the
Initiative
thing.
with me or no?
No.
If I could make it run.
You're gonna cast this.
Mm.
So all four of you guys are standing in the pathway, and in front of you, 60 feet ahead, there's a clearance where you see all this happening. The owl is on a tree right on top of you. Now this tree is about 15 feet high.
I thought it was right next to him.
It's right next to him.
But it's above me.
It's
Yeah.
right above him.
It's 20 feet up?
15 feet up the owl. It's
no,
on a tree.
no, I wouldn't do that. I thought it was right next to him.
Right next to him?
I thought
Wait.
it was a tree, like the branch would be here, you know?
No, it's a tall tree. He's just talking to the owl.
Oh,
It's
okay, no,
15 feet away.
no, okay, I wouldn't do that. It's too far, too much.
Okay. So
too
the
much,
owl hops down
Too much effort.
to be like 5 feet right next to him.
No, they could see it too far. Yeah, okay.
So the owl hops down to be 5 feet next to him and says,
Woohoo! Nice people. Woohoo!
Okay, but he told me, I heard people come, iron, drink, go happy, right? Okay. Fine. Okay, I say, go, hoo-hoo, away, away.
Where is my mouse? Woohoo!
There, I see, go, find
Woohoo!
it.
Mouse! Woohoo!
And I cut the connection, yeah. I cut the mental connection.
and it flies out.
So I tell them, well, it seems that there is something in this drink that is changing. It's changing the people Dutchess is sending. Maybe we need to investigate and find.
Caldo, you just
Some-
want to go have a drink, don't you?
Hey,
I
this is what
want-
the owl told me.
I want to try and scout.
Do you tell them what the owl told you?
He
Yes, I just
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. I want to scout the area for the barrels or where the drink is located in the camp.
So you want to go around the camp?
Yeah, I want to investigate and try and find the barrels.
Okay,
Try
it's
to
a
find
pretty
their-
big camp, so it's going to take you about like an hour to stealthily go around, and you're going to be rolling stealth quite a bit. You cool with that? Let's do it.
Yeah,
All right.
but I'm not that
Can I-
stealthy.
I would stay far away.
So you're just staying where you are, 60 feet away.
Maybe a little closer, maybe 30 feet from the camp, but not nearly as close to her. Like,
Because I have
She's going very
investigation, that's
clearly.
why I'm basing this on.
Okay.
yeah, she's gonna be close. I don't want to be that close.
Okay.
I will accompany her.
All right.
So you're splitting the party on session 0. Right on.
We're splitting? Where are you
not.
going?
Caldo, you want to go with
You were staying?
them? I don't want to go that close right now. We said we're gonna observe for a while.
Yes, but
Alright.
we do not see anything from here. We need to go
Okay,
closer.
as you guys are talking,
He's got a point.
as you guys are talking, you hear rustling in the leaves behind you,
Uh-oh.
and then one guy comes out. Welcome, welcome! Where have you been? Come on, guys, let's go have a drink. Hey, guys, they're over here. Let's go, let's go. And then you see people in the camp. Hey, come on, let's go, come on. And they holler everybody in.
Okay, I will cast disguise self. Disguise self.
Uh-huh.
I will add to myself 30 centimeters and become. So, what kind of people am I seeing? Only human beings?
Yeah, well, no, they're a mix of like humans, dwarves, but they're mostly human.
Do I see? Okay, mostly humans.
Mhm.
So a good bearded, like tough guy. That's what
Mhm.
I'm gonna change myself to. I'm gonna put the hood down and take the mask off.
Okay.
Hey, let's go, guys! There's party here.
And
Let's go!
okay, so you guys
I'm
head
in.
into
Let's
the
go.
camp.
Yes.
Do you guys head into the camp?
I'm gonna ask the guy, do you have drink for me?
Oh, we got none but drinks, my friend.
That's
Let's go.
good, you
Yes,
know how to
let's
have
do it.
nice.
Right on.
Let's go.
I tell him in Infernal, don't worry, if shit hits the fan, we can handle it.
Just side note, the spell is 1 hour.
Yeah, okay. All right. Do you guys head in?
Yep.
You obviously head in. You head in behind him.
Yep, right next to
What
him.
are you guys doing?
I'm telling him to come in,
We
and
can't.
don't worry.
We
As
can't.
you guys are talking, this guy
Well,
just
we
puts
can't-
his hands on both of your shoulders and goes, "Let's go, let's go."
I would just like to
Well,
say
we
in
can't
Giants,
leave them
don't drink.
unsupervised anyway.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
All right.
You guys head in?
Make
Yes.
sure you don't drink anything.
So I say in Giants so everyone can hear, don't drink.
All right.
And
Does
then
he
I
speak
actually.
giant?
I don't know.
No, I don't speak that.
Okay. And I actually take a drink.
They haven't offered anything yet. You're just walking into the camp.
Alright.
All right, so we've walked in.
You walked into the camp.
Okay,
So,
perception roll.
okay, let me describe what's going on first.
Okay, sure.
And then you can proceed whatever you want.
Initiative.
All right. So you guys,
D12 damage.
you guys pass the clearing, and you find individual little dancing lights on top of the camp. And you know it's magical in nature. It's basically just somebody making some disco ball kind of lights around the camp, but it's basically a giant party. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 tents, and there's one main fire pit. There's many. These people are clothed in very, very colorful, very loose wear. Their hair is all crazy. The men they're not clean shaven. They're kind of like stubbled, and they look very happy. And there's a lot of life in them. And they're dancing and they're drinking. And 2 guys are like arm wrestling with this guy having one girl on his back, kind of massaging him, and this guy has another guy on his back, kind of massaging him. And they're like, go, 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 go! And they chug drinks as they're playing. And there's 2 guys over here by this tent, just dancing around like hooligans, doing nothing. And there's a mix of guys and girls, and everybody's just having a jolly good time. And as you guys are kind of like panning around the camp, you see one guy sitting in front of the fire with a huge smile on his face, an elderly guy. Not that old, he's kind of wrinkly around his eyes, but he looks like he's perpetually smiling. You know when you look at someone and they close their mouth and they're like relaxed, they look like they're smiling? He's exactly like that. And as you guys walk in, he looks up and he gestures for you guys to join him around the fire. Hey, Stanimir! Here's the guys! I'll go get them some drinks!
A new friend, that's amazing. Can I go to the old guy?
I like you. Cheers, my man.
Cheers.
And that guy leaves to get you guys drinks. So Stanimir is just sitting there in the middle of the camp with his ale, sitting.
I would like to look for someone who's not drunk, or who's drinking really lightly. Someone who's kind of sober.
Roll a perception, please.
So perception is dexterity?
No, perception is this.
Wisdom.
You're not proficient in perception?
I don't. 15.
Perception.
Yeah, it's +1. 16. I'm not proficient at perception.
That's fine.
So 16.
16. So you see everybody in the entire camp is shit-faced, just pissed out of their fucking minds.
Everyone.
Stanimir is sitting there. He's holding his ale,
Mm-hmm.
and beside him there's like 5 or 6 other tankards of ale. But he seems he's composed. He's not a little drunk. Stanimir.
Stanimir. That's him, the guy.
That's the guy sitting there. That's the guy who brought you in told him, hey, Stanimir, these guys are...
Can I do a perception roll? I'm looking for anybody who doesn't look like they belong here.
Sure, go for it.
Can I have my dice? It fell under the table next to you.
Roll me a perception.
That's fine. 3.
Everybody looks exactly the same to you. It's like walking into Chinatown.
Can I check where this guy went? Which direction he went to grab the ale from when this guy told him to?
Yeah, you don't have to check. He just walked in over to this tent.
This one.
No, that one.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just walked over there, and there's like kegs and barrels and kegs just outside. It's rolling. It's not. It's not rolling.
You continue.
So in Giant, I tell her.
Sorry, we're gonna take a technical break.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Yep.
Okay, what's going on?
It was switched off.
Turned off totally?
Yeah, it was turned off.
That's weird.
Now
Yeah.
it's recording.
It's on. Is it rolling?
It's on.
Okay. Thank you, Razan.
In Giant.
Sorry. Thank you, Vulia.
You're welcome.
So in Giant, I ask Vulia, or no, I tell Vulia,
Volea.
that the drinks are under that tent, and that is where we need to check.
Stanimir looks at you and says, well, my good man, if you wanted some drinks, you could have just told me.
You understood, Giant?
Bartholomew, get us some drinks for these good people. And Bartholomew comes around, gives you each a pitcher of ale.
Can I ask something? How are they reacting to me being there?
They're just pissed drunk. When you go past the guy, it's like walking through a crowded bar, and you kind of bump into somebody who goes, hey buddy, hey man, cheers buddy. That's all. And the girls are kind of like dancing around, and sometimes they give you like a look and kind of like just go back to dancing.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I am.
Voila.
Yeah. I am tired of waiting, so I will deliver the message that we are here to deliver and let the cards fall where they may fall.
Interesting
So-
choice of words.
Before
So,
can I say something?
Hmm.
I don't like the fact that nobody's phased by my looks. I am standing in the middle of humans and no one is saying anything. This isn't normal.
You're saying this out loud? In character?
In Infernal,
To me.
to her, it's not very loud. Like it's kind of like it's quiet, but it's not. I'm not whispering.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So Stanimir looks at you and says,
Don't worry, my good man. We've seen many a race. You're cool here. You're among friends. Nobody judges. Everybody has a good time. We just love life.
All right, Stanimir.
Okay, wait.
Tell me, my good lady.
You seem like a cool guy.
Ah, thank you. You are a very cool lady.
Thank you very much.
You know, my tent's right back there.
Well, thank you for the offer. However, we are here because I am here to deliver a message to you from Lady Morowen.
Ah, Dutchess Morowen, you mean?
Yes.
You know, she's really uptight on all the titles and all that shit. We don't really care for that kind of thing much around here.
She really is. However, since you're so cool, I'm going to tell you this once, and I will say it nicely once. The Duchess has decreed that you and your group are to move away from this area by dawn. And she means business. So I would say, once you guys have finished partying and having a good time, you pack your stuff and you head on out of here.
To be clear, while she's doing that, I'm kind of 5-10 feet away with Caldo, and we're pretending we're drinking and having fun. At the same time, I'm listening.
okay, are you drinking?
I'm not actually drinking. What I was planning to do is put the chop near my mouth and let all the drink like go out.
And
So to
what's
pretend I'm
Caldo?
drinking.
He told me not to drink, so I'm just looking at it.
Yeah.
But
You're trying to resist.
I would be like, don't be so tight, my friend.
You know when you have like a trained puppy and you put a biscuit on his nose, it's like,
yeah.
All right.
All right.
So, continuing.
are you drinking?
No,
I'm
I'm
not
just standing.
Okay.
So, I know it must be annoying for you to be forced to move from here. But I say that you cut your losses and this party of yours seems pretty mobile, so I say you move. Or else we'll have to take different actions. And I want to roll to intimidate.
You don't need to.
Okay.
He gives you a sly look.
Don't worry. We have no wish to make enemies of Dutchess Morowen. But before we go, I have a story for y'all. Why don't you sit and listen to it?
I'd rather you save it and listen to the Duchess.
Oh, come on, my friend. This guy looks amazing. Let's have a seat with him.
I hate this kid.
In
Which kid are you talking about?
In Inferno.
Which kid are you talking about? Oh, in Inferno? I
Yeah,
don't
you
answer.
don't understand.
You don't answer. Okay.
So he looks to you guys and he says,
Okay.
You know, we're not from around these parts. We come from an ancient land whose name has long been forgotten. Oops. A land of kings.
he takes a drink from his ale and he spits it in the fire and it rages into a giant blue flame.
That's awesome.
And as it's raging into a flame, it kind of starts to take shapes and forms.
Our enemies forced us from our homes, and now we wander the lost lands.
And you see in the flames coalescing a large convoy of people just wandering through landscapes, first through deserts and then through forests and then through snow.
One night, a wounded soldier staggered into our camp and collapsed. We nursed his terrible injuries and quenched his thirst with wine. He survived. When we asked him who he was, he wouldn't say. All he wanted was to return home. But we were deep in the lands of his enemies.
He takes another sip, spits it in the fire, and you start to see this giant battlescape, a giant skirmish with a lone soldier holding a spear and a huge horde crashing on top of him.
We took him as one of our own and followed him back towards his homeland. His enemies hunted him. They said he was a prince. Yet, we didn't give up on him. Even when their assassins fell on us like wolves. This man of royal blood
Did the
fought
accent
to protect
intentionally
us.
change? Did the accent intentionally change?
No, it's just
Okay, it's if he changed.
This man of royal blood fought to protect us, as we protected him before. He said, I owe you my life. Stay as long as you wish in my lands. Leave when you choose, and know that you will always be safe here.
I put my hand in the fire.
it burns you.
I don't burn.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, okay.
It was fire.
It was fire. Yeah, but everything he's describing is kind of being turned into a picturesque little diorama of what's going on.
So as soon as he does that,
Same thing, just keeps on going.
no, as soon as he does that, I cast, I put out the campfire.
It's still flaming.
Druidic, I try to do it.
It doesn't work?
Doesn't
Still
work.
flaming.
Don't stop the story. Let's hear what this.
Hey.
I want to see what happens to the prince.
I'm tired of this. I want to.
A
Just...
little figurine of what he said was the prince, standing on mounds and mounds of dead bodies, brings down his sword and fells his final foe. And this sole survivor, just standing there in the midst of bodies, rubble, blood, and gore, slumps his head down as he looks into the infinity of death upon him.
A curse has befallen our noble prince, turning him into a tyrant. We alone have the power to leave his domain. We've traveled far and wide to find heroes such as yourselves to put an end to our dread lord's curse and put his troubled soul to rest. Our leader, Madame Eva, knows all. Will you return to Barovia with us and speak with her?
Tell me, my friend, how big is this kingdom you're talking about?
Barovia is a well-known land of old, way before your time.
Oh, amen! And then
Barovia.
Borovia.
Borovia.
and
It's
then
gonna
I
be fun
hit
to
my drink with
pronounce.
his drink.
Barovia.
You raise your stein to him.
Amen!
What about the rest of you? Will you call? Will you reply to this call for help?
If it means you will get up and leave, we'll come with you. Fine.
What's the?
We will lead you there if you like. We will take you to Barovia and tell you anything you need to know.
If there is a chance for blood spill, I am in.
There's plenty of that in Barovia. I like
I already
you.
touched the fire.
What do you do?
How can I check if there's an illusion going on? Like a mind trick. Magic.
What exactly are you looking for? Is if there's anything magical around, or what?
A manipulation. A manipulation spell.
A manipulation spell.
Yes, to us.
To you guys.
Magic,
Yeah.
I guess.
That's being used against us.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
First roll perception.
Okay.
Let's see if you succeed that.
Alright. What's it?
6.
6? Yes.
There's a dot somewhere.
6.
Yeah.
6 plus?
6, yeah.
What's your perception modifier?
Nothing.
Plus one.
So
Plus
6.
one. Plus 1? Yeah, it's intelligence.
No,
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Yeah, plus 1.
So it's a total of 7.
Yeah.
It's absolutely nothing.
Nothing to notice. Damn it. Okay.
I turn to him. You said you wanted to move. You didn't know where you're going. This is interesting.
The little lady does have a point.
Come on, Tiefling, are you afraid?
Not afraid.
You're with Volea Bloodtear. Nothing can harm us.
They won't leave by dawn.
We can leave right now if you guys like.
There you go. The man makes a good point.
Look at him at him. The sooner they get up and go, we will have fulfilled that request by
Come on,
Dutchess.
my friend, this lady has more balls than you.
Then we all move. Everyone in the camp.
Yes, I agree.
Bartholomew, let's roll out.
And everybody starts to stumble upon, because they're so drunk, they stumble upon everything and putting up their tents, putting up the kegs, and they spend a good part of an hour and a half. If you guys want to help, it'll be shorter.
No, we
To take down all the tents, make the camp, put them on the caravans, make a convoy, and start to head out.
while they are doing this, should we go tell our Duchess we have fulfilled her promise?
Do you guys want to leave while they're doing this?
Well, should
Yes.
All of us go?
No.
Yes.
No,
We should leave.
I wouldn't leave them. You don't know what they're gonna do if we leave them.
I have an idea. I have an idea.
You're still in that form?
Yeah. It
Yes.
hasn't been an hour. It's an hour, right?
No.
Yeah.
I know.
Let's split our party into,
No,
but not the same.
Are we
this time.
together in front of them?
I would say so.
No, everybody just got up and now they're
Okay.
packing up and stuff.
Okay,
But
so
you
it's
can
just
see,
us.
you can see Standimir at the very end of the court kind of barking orders at everybody with a giant grin on his face because he's like, everybody just loves the fuck out of him. And he has always one eye on you guys. So,
Yeah, I would say you go with my friend Caldo and I will stay with the fighter. That way no one can betray the other. And I put back my mask because I feel like it's almost an hour.
good call.
All right.
I would suggest one of us stay outside the perimeters the same way we said initially and watch for anything weird going on. I still cannot trust them.
Nobody's saying anything about trust them. But we are here. They're going. They need help. I want to kill things. This is great. And if anybody is staying here, it's me. So if they pull anything funny, don't worry. I'll bathe them in the blood before dawn.
Just go talk to the Dutchess and try to get money from her. We need that.
What's your name?
Caldo,
Caldo.
Caldo. Shall we?
let's go.
As you guys are heading out, two of the guys come back and say,
Where are you guys going? You guys gonna help us and now making this camp go away? I thought you guys were gonna help us.
I need to take big sheet.
You can go right there.
You will not like it.
Everybody's gone there.
I only go to my one place. I cannot do it anywhere else.
I'm going to use friendship
Thank
you
God.
want to use friendship on these two
on
guys?
the guys. On one of the guys.
Okay.
It's a cantrip, right?
Yes, it's a cantrip.
Let me check something real quick. Do I have
But they actually
I
know
think
we're here
the
for
rest of the guys?
because of the
Yeah.
lady. So what's
They do.
They're not letting us leave.
Yeah.
They're not letting us
Last
leave.
picture is the rest of them.
Do they
This-
see that?
Yeah, okay. All right. Go ahead. What does he need to do?
Okay.
It's a
Does he
saving
need
throw?
to... First of all, how do you cast friendship?
Okay. So I look at him in the eyes. And I tell him, now I've cast the spell already. And I tell him, my friend, we need to leave. Please tell your friend to move aside so we can walk by.
What does he have to roll?
Wisdom
no,
saving
he-
throw?
No, friendship, that he has advantage on charisma rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll have to roll persuasion if he wants to persuade. at the end.
Oh,
With
okay.
the advantage, okay.
Please roll persuasion on...
Persuasion?
Yeah, with advantage.
How did I not know this? I don't have any advantage on persuasion.
No, but with that
No,
spell you
with
do,
that
right?
spell you
With
do.
that spell you do.
That- That's
Okay,
what that
As
spell
if,
does.
okay. That's awesome.
Mm.
And you're not proficient in it, right?
Not in persuasion.
Yeah, so you just had a +3, I guess, your charisma one.
Yes, it's +3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
So roll twice, take the highest one, and add +3 to it.
okay.
That's 14.
Come
He's drunk. I don't think it's gonna take a lot.
10.
So
So
14.
Plus 3, right?
No,
Yeah,
total is 14.
14.
Okay. Okay. He looks at his friend. We need to go. His friend looks at him and says, no, we don't. Yeah, we do. Nuh-uh. Yeah.
Okay, I just like push
Yeah, this
through
could
them.
go on for a while.
I just push through them.
Nuh-uh.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. No, yeah. No.
Just walk out. Come on.
Okay, good
And
one.
you guys just walk out. All right. What do you guys want to do? So they're still packing
I
up
love
the
that
camp and
country.
stuff.
I'll help.
So
I'm
you-
huge. I carry things. I help the fuck out of them.
Awesome.
Nice.
As you're helping, Stanimir keeps an eye and he's like,
I have a question.
yeah.
So I've introduced myself to them,
Mm-hmm.
and he knows my middle name and my clan
You
name.
actually didn't.
No,
Yeah,
I
they
get
did.
to him.
middle name?
Ah,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
when
told
they
you
were
my
heading
full
towards
name.
the
I told you my
yes,
full
okay.
name.
Can I have the
Ah,
paper?
here.
exchange contacts, please.
So,
Yes, please. Yeah.
what do they know about me?
Nothing.
They haven't heard
This is
of
the
me.
first time they've met you.
So they don't know my name, Red
Yeah?
Tear.
Did you say your name
I did.
in front of them?
To him, and to him, yes.
Okay. No, they wouldn't know.
Actually, I heard him call her.
They wouldn't know.
And
Actually, you
he
told
when
the
I
full name in
gave
front.
him my name, he
Then you got
repeated
on
my
the-
last
I
name.
wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was like, Vio my family.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
I'm interested in planning. Obviously.
So here's the thing. Okay, I'll get to that.
yeah
Okay.
just
Finish
think.
this, yeah. Okay. Actually, you're gonna tell him that one, yeah. Okay. So you guys head off to
Dutchess.
Morowen.
Morowen.
Okay. And what are you guys doing? She's helping
I'm
with
helping,
the
he's
I
watching.
will try to get closer to their leader.
Stanimir?
Stanimir.
All right.
Just small talks. How did you travel stories and stuff.
All right.
If he asks why I got smaller, I'll just say it's the alcohol working.
Okay.
I'm having a great time joking around with the gypsies, throwing big luggage onto the caravans.
One of the gypsy girls takes one of the little gypsy guys and just throws into.
Catch! Yeah! I grab him. Here you go, buddy.
All right. So you guys head to Dutchess Morowen. What do you guys want to do?
I think you should do the talking.
I think he should.
That one's
As my friend always does.
Duchess Morowen has retired for the night. You are greeted by Streplin.
Master
Have you
Strepsil.
met Master before?
He
Have you
phases
met
into.
Master Straplin before?
Master Strepsil, we saw him without his feet, that man coming in.
He phases in, and he looks at you.
Not this again, please.
My name,
Please speak to
Master
him.
Strepsin.
And I'm
No, Streplin.
Yes. Please speak.
I don't have time to deal with this.
Master Straplin.
You may touch the furry wall. Touch the furry wall. Good.
Very
boy.
nice. Very nice. This wall is very nice.
What word do you bring of the Vistani camp? How
Master.
are the Vistanis?
They're going to leave in the morning, just like you told them to.
Are you sure?
And they will, because they will be leaving with us. That is their condition. We've already agreed, and all four of us are going.
Interesting. The Duchess thanks you for your efforts.
I nudge him when he says this. I nudge him and I say, Yul said money. Ask for money.
I will choose not to
The-
have heard that. Stroke the furry wall. As any of the endeavors that the Duchess has requested of you, you shall all be rewarded kindly.
That's very generous of you, Master.
Thank you.
I know. And he phases back. And as he's phasing back, you can see some mists coming out from underneath his robes. Kind of engulfs him, and the mists dissipate, and he is no more.
It's not very usual that you see a grandfather doing things like that.
No. What is he? Do you know?
He's an old man, is what he is.
Why?
But he is much stronger than any of us. So
Yes.
you might want to be careful.
I can see that. Yes.
Every time we're here, just stroke that wall.
you stroke
Stick
it.
to that.
Yes. Of course. Shall we let
Follow me. You should let's, yes.
Can I get a hashtag shall we let's, guys?
Shall we let's?
Hashtag shall we let's.
And hashtag where are his feet?
Hashtag what is feet?
What is
Okay, so you guys head back to the camp.
Okay.
By the time you guys get back, everybody had packed up, they were helping out, and the convoy starts to walk through the forests. And it takes about a day and a half of travel before Stanimir says to you guys, Barovia, it's about a day and a half away. What do you guys want to do?
Just first, I would have asked him when he arrived, where's the gold?
Where's the what?
The gold.
What gold?
Oh, that
I
he
would
asked.
have, no, I
to
would
ask
have
that-
asked him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where's the
I
gold?
thought-
And what
Yeah, yeah.
what
Where's the
exactly
gold?
did he tell us? He just said we will be compensated.
I don't know. What did he say?
What did the? You
He
must.
said, he
yeah.
said,
He said stroke the furry wall.
you will all be rewarded.
We will be rewarded. Don't worry.
He said we will all be rewarded. He did. He's not.
Yes.
He hasn't forgotten yet.
I'm witness.
I don't really trust that man. But whatever.
Caldo?
The Duchess has never let me
No.
down before.
Strepsil.
No, he's talking
No,
about
I'm
Morowen,
talking
you
about
guys.
your,
He's talking about
the
Morowen.
milk choker.
Oh my god.
The milk choke.
Milk chocolate.
That sounds so
Hashtag
right.
I was very aware. I am aware.
Lady Morwen has never let me down, so I do trust her.
Alright.
So Barovia is 1.5 days away.
You can
So we can
converse
camp?
with them. You have a 3-day trip. You guys can do whatever you want.
Okay.
I guess proper introductions are in order. So,
Are we camping or are we walking?
It's 3 days, so you
So
walk
we're
and you camp and you walk and you camp.
okay.
so your names are?
If they're in order, why don't you start?
We've been together for like 3 days. Why are you asking me mine?
I take my mask off. My name is Eel. Nice to meet you. And as you
Sorry,
could-
what did you do? Did you take your mask off?
Yeah, I
Mm.
did.
Okay.
So, my name is Eel, and as you pointed it out sooner kindly, I am young, but I know how to get my ways around. I put back the mask. And you?
There's not much to see more than you're seeing.
And can I see your name?
Call me Harvest.
And you are?
I am Volea Red Kirveomithia.
Nice to meet you.
This would be a good time for. You guys have heard of her clan. You've heard of a long, epic battle that her clan has been in, and I'll let her take the lead. What happened?
What do they know?
He knows of what happened with your clan, but not about the details.
So,
He knows that there was a power struggle, some people died, some people left. Why all this happened, he doesn't know. But what happened?
okay. Can I make a personal choice?
Yeah?
I want each one of them to know something different.
No.
I can't?
No, I want you to tell
Okay.
what everybody knows about the clan. Like, oh,
Okay.
did you hear about clan? What's
Okay,
his face?
okay,
That
okay,
happened.
okay. Well,
Who
what is
died?
known
Mm.
of the Viomathea clan